Hey, what's up? It's Mal Gonzalez, aka the Ghetto Monster, and I'm just here to share with you guys a little bit of what's been going on with me and everything. Well, in the program right here, they want you to try to go to school, get an education, try to learn a trade, or try to get a job. And the way it usually works in here is they put you up for like a temp service. They make you go through a temp service. They make sure that you do all that, and then temp service is gonna hire you. Basically, you guys all know how temp service works. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that. I'm not gonna go through no temp service. You know what I mean? And I've been down 17 years. I want to work. I want to get out there, but I'm not gonna do that. The reason why I'm not gonna do that is because why am I gonna go through a temp service, have them throw me out there in a labor job? You know what I mean? Okay, I'll be making like what, $16.50, $17 an hour, but then they're gonna take a cut, and then my cut's only gonna be minimum wage anyways at the end. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, the way the program works is you're only allowed to have your coworker, your supervisor, or an approved visitor take you to work. You know what I mean? That's the only way it's gonna work. My only approved visitor is my wife, but my wife works. And my wife don't even live nowhere close to the home. So she'll be going out of her way to try to take me or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I have to depend on my family, which they're helpful and everything. They're always there for me. They support me in everything that I do that's positive. But at the same time, they got their own lives too. You know what I'm saying? So I have to put my mind together. I have to figure out more or less what I was gonna do, or what I wanted to do. So what I wanted to do was I want to try to find a job on my own. So I went online at Indeed.com. You know what I mean? That shit works. It really does. I sent them in my resume. I attached my certificates that I accomplished in prison. I did a lot of janitorial work. Also got dog training work in there because I was part of a dog program in one of the other prisons I was in. So I got certificates and a lot of good things that I did. A lot of them are accomplishments and achievements, So I submitted it. They came back, they called, they said, hey, we need you to meet us over here. You know what I mean? Bring any kind of documents, anything you need, come over here for this interview. So I went there, I think it was Thursday. I went on Thursday. And I went a little bit nervous, nerve-wracking. Like I said, I've been down a long time. I got there, as soon as I sat down, she was like, hi Mal, how you doing? I was like, I'm doing fine. She said, you got 2 forms of ID? And I was like, yeah. Pulled it out. She goes, okay, based on your resume and your certificates you have, this is a direct hire. You know what I'm saying? So I started smiling, because I did it on my own. I did it myself. It's that motivated desire to want to accomplish something on your own. Because even though we want help, or some of us may not want help, or some of us may not want to ask, to achieve something on your own with just the right knowledge that other people give you, not to rub it in nobody's face, but just to do it on your own is an accomplishment and it's an achievement. It's something that you want to do. It's something that you like. You know what I mean? When I came back, my counselor was all happy. She was like, you know what? I got to give it to you, Mel. She goes, what you said you wanted to do, you did. You know what I mean? So I just want to say this to everybody. When you're thinking about doing something, rather if you feel like you can't do it, or or it feels far-fetched, or you feel like it's impossible, whatever it may be, this is what worked for me. You got to set small achievements. Small achievements. You know what I mean? Set little goals for yourself and then achieve them. Rather it be like, hey, I'm going to wake up this time early in the morning. Start doing that. You achieve it, you accomplish that goal. You know what I mean? Or, hey, I'm going to stop eating this. You know what I mean? Set the goal, you achieve it, you accomplish that goal. Because what happens to you, to your mind, you know what I mean, is you start understanding that once you start doing that, that it's possible. You pump yourself up to believe it's possible. Nothing's impossible. Everything is possible if you put your mind to it. I never used to believe that shit. I thought that's what, parents told kids and teachers told kids just to get us to do our work or just to get us to do good. But when I started learning on my own, it works. It really does. It works. And because of all that, because of my small achievements that I did in prison, and my small goals that I set and that I accomplished and all that, I'm actually, going to go to work tomorrow. I got a job. I'm going to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? I've been in this program for 65 days. I got out of prison in June 1st. You know what I mean? 17 years. And now I got a job. Man, you know what I mean? I did it. You know what I mean? And we all can do it. You know, set them little goals. You know, achieve that. You mean accomplish it. Because it's not too far-fetched for any of us. You know what I mean? So, just wanted to update you guys. I'm a little bit nervous still tomorrow because a lot of this stuff I don't really understand. You know, when I was out here the last time, there was time cards. Everything was on paper. Now we got to log in, log out, you know, and they keep track of you. I don't know how it works. All I know is somebody told me like this. They said, hey man, you know how to log into the computer and log out? I said, yeah. He goes, it's that simple. So I was like, cool, I got this. You know what I mean? The job ain't hard. I ain't afraid of work. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to update you guys, you know, life in the men's home. Sometimes it's bullshit though. You know what I mean? But for the most part, they are really trying to help us. You know, they really are. I'm Mal Gonzalez, aka the Ghetto Monster, and I got a motherfucking job. Yay, yay!